spooky month may be over, but that doesn't mean the games are. Here is Friendbow, a game that we started back in October. And it's a bit spooky, as you can see. It's a little kind of spooky, although it does kind of change as you progress through the game. I really like the hand-drawn art style of this game, and the storyline gets really interesting, really good. You can see me, yes you can. Actually you can't, but yeah, I've really enjoyed this game, and I'm sure you have been as well. But there's also another horror game that we are playing, and that is Parasite Eve, an RPG horror-themed game as we're fighting against this gigantic Cerberus dog monster thing. And I've really enjoyed this game too. Yeah, this is like the first time I've ever actually played it. Really haven't seen much of this game, but it's a really unique style with the RPG elements, because normally you don't see that sort of stuff with, I guess, the type of theme of the game that it is. You know, usually it's more, I guess, like a Resident Evil. So it's kind of similar to like Resident Evil, but it has RPG combat. So then again, it's also really not like super scary or anything, you know, but it has, you know, some disgusting, horrifying looking things. And the storyline is really interesting as well. I really like the DNA and the mitochondria that is in this game, because it's a really complex subject. While not a horror game, Valkyrie Profile, we've been playing this for many months, but in November it's finally going to come to a conclusion. We've already gone towards the B ending, went towards the A ending, and just a little bonus dungeon after it. And you know, I'm really impressed with this because I didn't know how I was going to really like this game initially, because of my first time playing it, because I thought it was maybe, from some of the videos I've seen of it, it was like too complex, but I actually really do enjoy it. I have certainly enjoyed the storyline of it, and the gameplay, the RPG style that it is, that we're destroying this fool right here. And yeah, overall, I think it's been a pretty good game. So at some point I will play, you know, Valkyrie Profile 2 and some of the other games, but this is a good introduction to the series. And then following this, you know, we'll play Star Ocean at some point, which has, you know, some ties to this game as well when it comes to like the same developers and everything, and a few other things. As for new games to play, I would like to play the original Bomberman at some point. I've never actually played the original one. I was a big fan of some of the later games, but I've never actually played the original one. So I'm curious to see how this one is going, how difficult it's going to be. As well as the original Metal Gear, not the Metal Gear Solid, just Metal Gear for the MSX, and then a slightly different variation for the NES. I'll play both of those. And yeah, I'm really curious to see how it all began. And lastly, the Haunted PS1 Spectral Mall. This is a game collection, a variety of different demos for the year 2022. So we'll be playing this pretty soon. I don't know exactly if it's going to be right after Valkyrie Profile, or we're going to play some of the other games first. I do not know yet, but there's Scully. Scully, I just have one question for you. Just one question. No, not to you. Not to you. Scully, no. Where's the motor? There you go, Scully.